All right, welcome superstars to our today's training. I hope you can hear me well, all of you. And we want to start right away. It's such a blessed day that we've just closed the New Life month. And life in New Life is very funny. You know, you finish the month and instead of resting, you are into the new month, you know, maximizing. And that's the sweetness of being in your life. You are busy throughout for a good cause. And I want to welcome all of us. Before we start the training for the day, I really want to appreciate the fact we've come together. And I can only say we love you, Pearose and myself. If we were to look for new people, we would come for you. If we were to build the team afresh, and we are very excited about the destination that we are headed to together. So you are most welcome. I saw some of us, you know, being very excited about a check they had off and they saw yesterday for one of the people we've mentored in the business. And, you know, I couldn't, you know, fail to imagine that a good number of you are only wishing today that you'd get that kind of a check, but sooner and very soon you'll be having even bigger than that. I remember when the couple joined the business, they took such checks, they photocopied without now my name, they used whitewash and they, you know, photocopied with their name. That's called a self-fulfilling prophecy, where you prophesy that that is exactly where I'm getting to. And therefore, very soon you'll not be wishing that you could get that kind of money. You will be using that kind of money. All right, so having said so, we go straight to the issues of the day. We have 2 or 3 main parts for tonight. It's packed. We will do recognition towards the very end for the great job done last month. Of course, as a team, we have always said we must always do better than we have done in the past. And the other thing we'll do is about products, and we'll do a bit of planning, because if you don't plan, then you have already planned to fail. So Pearose will be taking us through the first session, and right away, I give it to her.
Wow, thank you very much. Good evening, superstars. Yes, it's great to have all of you on this call tonight. Congratulations for making time to learn the business. And I believe as we go on, you're going to be learning so much, and the training that you've come will not be in vain. You'll learn a lot so that when you go out there, you're able to apply. So I want to congratulate all of us. And I know we have very new people who just joined the other day, and maybe we've not met. My name is Pearose Kariuki. And we are so excited. Now we have already clocked our decade in your life, and it is quite exciting because I never knew, I had not seen this far when I was joining. So I'm glad to see all of you this evening. And I can see many people from Eldoret today. I can see Lily Ngeno, I can see Mr. and Mrs. Sang, you know, and many other people. I can see people from Kericho, I can see people from Kisumu, from Sweden, from Italy. This is very exciting. We thank God because at this juncture where people are not really being able to meet at one point, we are able to meet every day on Zoom and learn something. And personally, I've been able to learn a lot since March, because since March, I think every day, I look at every day as if we are having an international convention. So it's my pleasure to take us through the products today. And I must say that for me, I joined because of health. And I know that most of us, they also loved this because they had that they will get good health. And so for 10 years, we've really enjoyed the health. And part of it knowing is that immunity is really very key in our health. And you find that most of the diseases, and we are talking about right now during the corona period, we are told that people with underlying conditions, they easily succumb to corona. And surely we have gold in Neolife. As we speak right now, the numbers are rising by the day. We are told this is the second wave. We are the only saviors. I was looking at it and I was asking myself, how am I going to save this nation of Kenya? And I found myself just telling myself, we are in the best place because we are well equipped to go out and save the world out of this crisis. And so we are told the people with underlying conditions, they succumb very fast. Why? Because their immunity is compromised. You see, their immunity is compromised. So we really have to take care of our immunity. And you never know, you may never know whether your immunity is compromised or not. And it's really exciting because when I came to Neolife, that is the first time I learned about immunity. And so I'm going to take us through the best products that Neolife have in place, which are going to help us during this COVID season. And I'm very serious, and I'm saying that each one of us on this call, we must heed to the call and be the best examples. We lead by example. And how do we lead by example? By making sure that we are using these products, the immunity products. And it's been talked about a lot of times. I was watching a video that was done, I think, by a doctor. Yeah, by a doctor. And they talked about the major things. They don't know about Neolife, but they were only talking about the major things that we really need to have to get rid of this corona thing. And so I'm going to take us through the same, and I'm going to be sharing my slides so that we can be able to get exactly what we need to have so that we can improve our immunity. And so immunity is really key. And at Neolife, we have the best. When you see those people, you see there, they are smiling, and we also all want to smile like that. Why? Because they have good health, and such a smile cannot come from a sick person. So at Neolife, we are happy because we make the world a healthier and a happier place. Once we make the world a happier place, a healthier place, it will be happy. So we are saying that that is our mission, making the world a healthier and a happier place. And it has to start with you as a Neolife distributor. So we are saying at this juncture, we are in this together. We must fight corona together. We must look at immunity because it's not only corona that really brings down like even our immunity. Things like cancer, it is quite rampant. Everywhere we are hearing of cancers, every part of the body. And all these actually talks of our immunity. Diabetes, anything, all the lifestyle diseases. So we are saying that, of course, as always, we say that our health is affected by rest, by exercise, and by diet. And so I really want us to look at this because sometimes it is very easy to say, but not easy to do. And so we are saying in the diet, really everybody does diets. But what are we looking for? It is the nutrition. What are the nutrients you are gaining from the diet that you're taking? And so we come to the dietary facts. You find that 95% of people lack nutrients. That is a high percentage. And 75% deliberately consume the incorrect foods. So, you know, we crave a lot for foods that are not right. And we eat a lot of junk. So your diet can only be as good as the food that you buy or you put on your table. So like what you can see around there, you see the fruits, the vegetables, the whole grains, you know, all these that you can see over there, that is purely what we are supposed to be taking. And maybe you could ask yourself, how many of these have you taken today? And these are just examples. So actually, new findings have confirmed that deficiency of dietary vitamin supplements, including vitamin C and vitamin D, the efficacy, of dietary vitamin supplements, including vitamin C, vitamin D, really helps the immune system to fight off coronavirus. So you realize that when you use the supplements, you are going to lower the risk of even contracting the disease or even having those issues that come with this disease, because we are told that the problem affects the respiratory tract. It's a respiratory tract disease. So we really need these products. And when I was listening to the doctor, they talked about the vitamin C, the vitamin D, the zinc, the omega-3 fatty acids that is found in fish, because we are told that these respiratory infections that you get because of corona creates a lot of inflammation. And as you know, our omega-3 salmon oil plus is actually anti-inflammatory. It works on, it fights inflammation. And so we really need this. And the major one in the omega-3, and that is found in our companies, the docosahexaenic acid, known as the DHA. And when you read the bottle of the omega-3 salmon oil, you'll find that it has DHA. So the Neolife Scientific Advisory Board is really doing a great job. Neolife, having been there since 1958, now it is 62 years of age. It is rich scientific heritage because we have the best of the best scientific experts who have actually published all their information in very prestigious medical journals in the US and around the world. So we have this scientific advisory board. You realize they have very high credentials and they believe not in conventional medicine, but actually in taking nutrition as a way of fighting chronic diseases, as a weapon of choice to fight chronic diseases. So our products are based in nature and backed by science. So even as you swallow these products, you should know they are very good. So when we go to issues immunity, we need to look at the products that are involved. And we say that the first product is the Pro Vitality. And we are very lucky because I think most of us who joined the business, we all joined with Pro Vitality. I think except me, because me, I joined with only 3NN the time I joined. So Pro Vitality is the key product. And it has that which feeds the cell, because you find that the cells get damaged when your immunity is very down. So we have the 3NN that feeds the cells. It contains the grain concentrates and carotenoid that protects your cells, the omega-3 salmon oil that balances and regulates your cells, and also the essential minerals and vitamins. So this is the first product, even right now, that each one of us you need to have. And it is presented in a very nice way because it's in sachets. So even if you are traveling, you can just slip. Maybe if you are going out for 4 days, you slip 4 of them in your bag and you're good to go. So Pro Vitality is really great. And of course, it has the omega-3 salmon oil plus that we say it is anti-inflammatory. So it's very, very important. So taking 1 sachet daily is very important, whether you are sick or not. And now with the people who have actually gotten the coronavirus, this is one of the products that they need to be included. And remember, prevention is better than cure. So we need to prevent ourselves by taking this product on a daily basis. So the key benefits are that Pro Vitality is a powerful antioxidant protection. You can imagine. It's also very good for healthy brain function, you know, healthy brain function because of the omega-3, which is very good for the brain. It's very good for youthful skin, hair, and nails. And you know, we love good nails, skin and hair, and even nails. And heart health, omega-3 is able to burn bad cholesterol. Flexible, healthy joints. You remember there is some CalMag in the multimineral, in the mineral there complex. And also even the omega-3 will work on that. Cellular health, because we have the tree, and an immune strength because of the carotenoid. And clear vision is supported by both carotenoid and the omega-3 salmon oil plus from fish. The other product we look at when we are talking about immunity is gallicalium. And I think even from the video that was sent to us about coronavirus, we are told that it is very important as a blood thinner, thinning your blood. Why? This corona thing is making even your blood to clot, have small clots. So you need a blood thinner, which is very important because we get it in the garlic. And so many people, they may not like the taste of garlic, natural garlic. This one is actually natural antibiotic, by the way. We have the other antibiotics that we take, but this is very natural. It takes care of everything in your body. So it is the natural garlic antibiotic, and it is very, very good. And you know, when you swallow is when it is now, when it reaches the small intestines is when it is now absorbed and assimilated from there for absorption. So garlic helps to maintain a healthy blood pressure and cholesterol levels, you know, blood pressure levels. So people with their blood pressure, for example, and even if you don't have, you need to take, because it will help you to prevent those blood pressure things. And majorly you find so many people are suffering this problem of blood pressure and cholesterol levels. It's also very good in maintaining a healthy immune response and normal cell growth and renewal. So you can imagine, so it's very good for immunity. Antimicrobial properties, it has that, you see. So it has that, that herb that is called allicin, which is from pure garlic powder in each serving. So when you cook this garlic, the way we normally buy garlic and we come and cook, this is the herb that you destroy when you cook. So it is really needed for as an antibiotic and for immune boosting, you know. So it has a very good targeted delivery technology that gets into your intestines directly and eliminates aftertaste and maximizes the absorption. So no odors, you wouldn't feel that garlic bread the way you take garlic. And it's very, very good. So that is one of the products that we need. The other product that we need is zinc. And I think it cannot be overemphasized. There is the other day that a doctor talked about zinc in relation to coronavirus. And I remember Neolife was able, just in Nairobi warehouse, it was able to sell 3,000 pieces of zinc in one day. Why? Because it has been discovered that it's one of the best. And why the Neolife one is more preferred is because it is chelated. Chelation is the process of mixing, adding amino acids for better absorption. So zinc is very, very good for normal growth and development, immune function, and even cellular repair. Like for healing, people who have like corona, you know, it damages your body. So you need zinc for healing. So anybody, even people who have done an operation, this is one of the products. If you have scars in your body, you've had an accident, anything, this zinc, chelated zinc is very, very important because it allows cellular repair. It repairs your cells. So it's very good. It has so many applications. It's used as an antioxidant. It's also very good for metabolism, yeah, the digestive system, you know. It also activates vitamins, especially the B vitamins. And it's very pure and potent. It is actually, you know, most of the time we go to the shop and it is written yogurt and this flavor, and you find inside it is something different. Most of the things on the shelves, what is written on top is very different, but our products or chelated zinc is very, very, it is very pure and potent, very high potency. And also very highly absorbable because of the chelation process that I already explained, okay? When you take other sources of zinc, you find 10% of is only absorbed. Like you hear that people should maybe chew the seeds from pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds is also a source of zinc. But for you to get the zinc that we have in one bottle of the Neolife zinc, you need to take like 5 kg. You chew 5 kilograms of the pumpkin seeds. How possible is that? It is not easy. So it's better you take it with the chelation one, the chelated one from Neolife International. So there are so many benefits, immune function, you know, And people who have been sick, they take very short time to also heal, repairing the cells, metabolism, and immune system. So the unique chelation process reduces the chance of the stomach irritation. It's also very good for the skin. I know we all want to look young for long. So zinc is very good for the skin. Those people who have acne, for example, if you have some spots in your skin or you just want a glowing skin, zinc is a very, very important component. Very good for connective tissue and also prostate function. Yeah, for men, zinc is very important. When you buy masculine herbal, you also must buy chelated zinc because they go together. And of course, now we have the group of Cs. This has been very highly on demand. Right now, it's really tough. Actually, getting it is a problem in the first place. So with Neolife, they come and within 2 hours, they are over. We are happy because we have a consignment that is coming in very soon. And we have the chewable C. And vitamin C is really very important. It helps also in maintaining the health of the connective tissue, blood vessels, immune system cells, eyes, gums, teeth, bones, and other tissues and organs. So we have the chewable All C, which is very, very good and very delicious. They are chewable tablets. Those who have used it, I know they love it. And by the way, the recommendation is 1 tablet. But I find so many people, because of the way it is very delicious and nice, people take in the tune of 5. And it helps in proper functioning of the immune system, you know. So it has even oranges. Of course, the broad spectrum of oranges, cherry flavor that both adults and children can enjoy, you know. So it has so many benefits. So vitamin C helps to protect the body fluids and the watery portions from free radical damage. So that is very important, and also for cardiovascular health, people with the issues with their heart problems, and also support healthy aging. You age healthily, not being sick. So that is the chewable All C. We have the vitamin C, which is sustained release. And it helps to maintain also just the same blood vessels, immune system, the eyes and everything. So they are both the same, except that this one is sustained release. And it is the power of 8 oranges in each of the tablets with what we call sustained release technology. It reaches the stomach and then it is released from there. Unlike this other one where you can just chew it in your mouth and from the same point. So it supports the functioning of the immune system. And there is 500 mg of vitamin C per tablet, which is the most recommended one. Okay, it also helps in the blood vessels, as I said, optimum nutrient protection for over 6 hours, and it has citrus bioflavonoids. So it's a very good product. Right now it's out of stock, but by the end of this week, I'm sure they will be there. So let's help our people. And when you hear that we have them in stock, make sure you become the first one to buy. Then finally, we have the power of the 6, which is found in a product called Phyto Defense. Phyto Defense, it is total defense in your body. And it gives you the power of 6 because we have 3 products, but there will be 6 tablets that you get. And I'm going to just look at each one of them. In the Phyto Defense, there is sachets just like the Pro Vitality, but this one is for the body. So we have cruciferous, which is very important. Cruciferous vegetables, they have many phytonutrients from oranges, chalcones, you know, some of these very, very good vegetables, and even including broccoli. It helps to protect cells from potentially destructive substances, which attack your DNA, you know. It even crucifies the cancer cells. So it's very, very important. This is cruciferous, and inside the Phyto Defense, you find that you only get one of the cruciferous tablets. So it contains broccoli, kale, you know, brown mustard, black mustard, and even watercress. Then the key benefits is that it is actually tested and proven according to the National Cancer Institute protocols to support immune function. Okay, So it has variety of the cruciferous vegetables that we have just talked about, such as broccoli and even cabbage. Then we have flavonoid, which is very rich in fruits, vegetables, tea, and wine to reduce risk of chronic diseases of lifestyle and other age-related degenerative diseases. So it helps in capillary strength, normal tissue growth throughout the body, inflammatory balance, it's also water soluble. So you find flavonoid takes care of the watery parts of the body. That is what it means, the blood and everything. And of course, we have the other one, which I have not put here, is the carotenoid complex. And carotenoid complex is also in the phytodefense. And you find that in the phytodefense, we have 3 capsules of carotenoid, 2 tablets of flavonoid, and 1 tablet of cruciferous, which is really nice. Carotenoid improves your immunity by 37% in only 20 days. You can imagine. So everyone of us needs carotenoid to boost their immunity. And it's so powerful because when you take a bottle of 90 capsules, it has the power of 115 kilograms of raw fruits and vegetables. That is already a sack and something on top, which is not possible for you to sit down and munch or chew fruits. Oh, so many fruits, 115 kilograms. So we really need to take advantage of this. And it is also patented, meaning that it's only Neolife that can produce this product. Yes, so the phytodefense is a convenient pack. It's also in sachets, 3 capsules of carotenoid, 2 tablets of flavonoid, and 1 tablet of cruciferous plus. So the usage is 1 packet daily with a meal. Of course, with food. When we say with meals, we are talking about if you are taking breakfast, just take the carotenoid, the phytodefense, and then you eat your food. Don't take without food. So 1 sachet daily, you are good to go. This is a product I would recommend each one of us. Actually, in our family, we normally take it in the month of June. Every year, June, everybody in the family must take the phytodefense because it's very, very important to improve your immune strength. And you realize that for children, we may not give them the products I've explained, but we still have the omega-3 salmon oil mini. The mini one is small, but still the kids can still take the other one. We have the Vita Squares, which is the 3NN for children with 3NN. Then we have the Vita Guard, which has carotenoids and flavonoids for children. This is very powerful. So for all of us, let us buy our kids these products. Buy omega-3 salmon, Vita Squares, and Vita Guard, and the immune strength of our children will be high. And remember, as kids are growing, they love the white things. I saw it with my children that you find children when they have white rice and maybe they have vegetables, they would prefer to eat rice only. So you see, they are already compromising on their immune strength. And remember, they are developing. So that's why we really have to supplement their diet. So young children, Vita Squares, Vita Guard, and omega-3 salmon. And that one, we are talking about 10 years and below. But now there is a product that is designed with both Vita Squares and Vita Guard, which is in liquid form, which is called Liquivite. This is for younger children, very young. It has Vita Guard and Vita Squares, and even minerals. This is very nice. So this is meant for those children who cannot be able to chew or even swallow something. Just they have to swallow as the liquid. So let's say children of 2 years and below, Liquivite is very, very good. But remember, Liquivite does not have the omega-3. So you give children Liquivite and omega-3 salmon oil plus. We also have very sick people who cannot be able to swallow anything, like tablet or capsule. We can also give them Liquivite. It's enough. And even the elderly people who don't have teeth or they are just so sick or so elderly, they need the Liquivite. It's a great product together with omega-3 salmon oil plus. So our kids need these products and we want to grow up strong, healthy children because it's really very important. Otherwise, us as parents, it can be very tough to bring up children who are sickly all the time. It is very, very tough. I remember before Neolife, I used to have a lot of bottles of medicine for the kids, because once they are having colds, they are having a lot of tonsils, especially young children. Tonsillitis is really major in most of the homes. So when you give them these nutritional products, those are some, will be a forgotten story. So let us help our children to reach their full potential. And the good thing with our products is that even right now with COVID-19, we deliver to where you are, not exactly to your door, because the company uses courier services like the G4S. So it will be brought to where you are, even if you are not within the distributor center. And so remember, you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. How is this happening? Because the distribution of the product is done by the company. Every other logistics to ensure the products are here in the country is done by the company. We have the website. I believe all of us are taking advantage of the website to be able to spread their business far and wide. I think I have already given myself a target that every day I must share my website with at least 5 people. And I'm getting a lot of responses. I was able to do in the month of October a lot of personal points because of the website. So ensure that you are really well connected. Otherwise, you will be out. I mean, you will be doing things so manually. We also have the TNL app that is really helping us with resources up to date that we can share with our friends, our people, and even our downlines. So this is very important. That is why I've circled that. The replicated website. All of us on this call, make sure if you don't have, kindly, either you call your upline director tomorrow, or even myself will be able to help you with your replicated website. So this is very exciting. The company is doing everything for us. And really, our work is just to spread the gospel of Neolife. And the best way of spreading the gospel of Neolife is by first using the products, and somebody else will notice something. I remember one time in the school where my son goes, the teacher was like, everybody in the classroom got flu, but your son did not get flu. And you know, I was very excited to hear that, because I have already empowered my son with the products of Neolife. So make sure you and your family, you are using these products and making sure that our immunity during this COVID-19 season, and let us not keep quiet. Don't keep it to yourself. Let's tell the world about these products and help people. People are really dying. We were told yesterday 100 people died in a week out of COVID. Let us spread the gospel. Otherwise, thank you very much. God bless you. And I believe you will stay safe and you're going to take care of your immunity using our products. Thank you very much.
All right. I'm sure we are healthier than we came in, even before we start taking the immune boosters. And if you've not specialized on some of these products, you better do, you better start. And when we started, we used to get this kind of knowledge. But the shameful thing is, at the very beginning, we were not disciplined on using the products. And I'll tell you, as distributors, we must get out of the realm of comparing the products and the price. If you find yourself comparing the two, then you've lost it. You are reasoning like a guest. I mean, like a customer out there, not really as a distributor. Never compare yourself with any amount of money. I tell people I would be comfortable to have the products with me than to have money in the bank. So thank you, Pearose, for that elaborate session. And I can see people are really empowered and they want to use the products. You know, when you use the products with the discipline and you get some, you get yourself into some situation where you are unwell, the kind of quick recovery you get will surprise you. I have one gentleman in the call who, in the process of building the business, he got an attack, stroke attack. Fortunately, because he knew about the products, he just now focused more on likes of Daily Vitality and others for stroke. And you won't believe that stroke was very short-lived. When it struck him, he got, paralyzed completely. He couldn't write. He couldn't even remember his own children. I hope you can hear me. Sorry. Sorry, just a minute. All right, sorry for that. I got some issue with the network, but I'm back. Thank you for your patience. Your patience which was being tested. So we move on. And I was saying, this gentleman, the entire memory was erased. But because of the products, you wouldn't believe within a very short time, he was able to remember everything. Today, he's perfect, completely perfect. And that is what the products can do. So let's move on. And I want to take some few minutes to take us through something here. Just a second. So before we do the recognition, let me guide us on something small here. As we use the products, we want to make sure that we are getting the business aspect right. There is a big issue with some people feeling like, I love the products, but the business is not really working for me. We must demystify that. And the faster, the earlier you start getting some benefits financially, the better. And therefore, I would want us to discuss some strategy here. I must convince you that the business will work for you. What I might not really tell you openly is when that will happen. When will you get to achieve your dreams? That one, I have no idea. But the truth is, at different times, we'll be able to achieve our wildest dreams. Starting from the smallest to the, the one who feels like, I am a giant, we'll be able to achieve our dreams. But then we must use some strategy. First, if you came in for products, perfect. Be religious in using the products. But try to also learn the business part of it. If you came in for business, perfect. Run with it. But make sure that your health is perfect so that you can be able to maintain, to have energy to build your business. What precisely do you want for November? That's my starting point. Before we go to the recognition of October. You see, if you do the business haphazardly, that now we have started November and you've not really first planned, you've not first identified exactly what you want for November, guess what? The month is likely to get finished and you've not achieved anything. Don't be surprised to see someone closing the month within 0 personal points. Personal points, having not bought anything. That person had not planned for that month. Don't be surprised to see the month has ended, you've not sponsored anyone, and maybe you even never prospected anyone. So we must be very clear on what do I, not us as a team, but personally, what do I want for November? That's the starting point. If you are a senior manager and you badly want to become a director, write it down. Don't just think of what you want. There is power in that transfer from the head to the paper. It's a short distance, but if you don't do it, I'm telling you, it will be a very, very long distance. So exactly what you want. So draw the plan and never get tired of drawing. Every month, draw a plan. How do you draw a plan? And by the way, before I even tell you how you draw the plan, whatever the plan you make, share with your upline director. And I suggest don't do it past tomorrow. Latest should be tomorrow. Why should you share with your upline director? So that one, they will mentor you, they will guide you on how to achieve that plan. And number two, so that they will hold you accountable. You know, if you are not accountable at all, our business is very tricky because you are your own boss. You are likely to do nothing and you don't feel anything. But if there's someone that who is holding you accountable, chances that you will do more than you would have done are quite high. So share your plan with your upline director. Now, this plan should not be complicated. It should be simple, and it should include the key aspects of our business. The first one being, how many people do you want to sponsor personally? Remember, if you don't set a target, then even if you sponsor 1 or 0, then you are okay. It's better to plan and you fail to achieve than you fail to plan at all, because you'll not go anywhere. So specifically indicate how many people you want to sponsor this month. And you put it in your heart. Don't just put it in your head. Putting it in the hand, you'll forget. But when you put it in the heart, you'll remember even when you are walking around early in the morning and all that. Then how many personal PVs must you do this month? Commit and write down. If you ask me, I would suggest that we all strive to never do less than 250 personal points. Guess why that is important? Payments in your life start from 250 points. If you are a manager or a senior manager and you have 250 points, then you have a small check. If you don't have 250 points, then you are not in the payroll. Now, if you have a team, you could have just 100 personal points. Remember, we're saying the best is 250 personal points. But if you have a team, you could have 100 personal points, and the team gives you all the other points, thousands of points, and you are paid from all those points. So let's strive to do our personal points, and we plan. Have a target of how many personal points you want to do. For those of us who want to work for excellence, then put it at 1,000 and so, above that. And it will happen, by the way. I remember when we started, for a long time, by the way, that's why I never blame anybody. I only say strive to be better than you are currently. For a long time, today you're seeing us as presidents, but for a long time, we were so comfortable as long as we have done 100 personal points only. By the way, we used to do 102, 102. For a long time, I can see some people are smiling because they know 102 means 3 trillions. The big trillion, 1 is 34 times 3, 102. And because we were not really so keen on issues of products, this one I will not shout, I will say it in a small voice. We were not buying the 3 trillions to go and take to our customer. We were buying for the sake of buying. I mean, surely, that is not business. That's why we are training you on products, so that you don't buy 3 trillions and go and put them under the bed. The following month, buy 3 trillions, put under the bed. No, we are here to make money. You buy and you sell and you make profit. And at the same time, you got the points that you needed so that you are paid at the end of the month. That's very important. So my message there is, don't worry if you are not an expert today. We were not experts either. All right. Now, track your progress. You've already decided how many people you want to sponsor in the month and how many personal points you want to do in the month. Now, you must track your progress. Have you realized that time in your life moves very fast, very, very fast? Before you know it, we'll be talking of now we are on the end month. So week 1, how many personal points and how many people must you sponsor in week 1? Week 2, week 3, week 4. Going by what you decided you must achieve at the end of the month. My suggestion is this. This is a big trick, by the way. It works wonders. If you have decided you must sponsor 4 people in the month, for example, do all you can to sponsor the 4 in week 1, even if the other weeks you will sponsor 0. Instead of sponsoring 1 week 1, 1 week 2, 1 week 3, and 1 week 4, that makes the total to be 4 distributors. If you could manage to sponsor the 4 in week 1, it will change everything. Why? It is possible that the 4 that you sponsored in week 1 will have time to also sponsor, even if it's not 4, 3 or 2 each. Therefore, your network by the end of the month is quite big, as opposed to sponsoring towards the end of the month. That is how some people become directors within 1 single month or 2, because they sponsored at the beginning, so they are no longer now working as individuals, they are working with their new team. And big point there to take note of. So that's how a plan should look like. It's not really a very complicated thing, but one more step that I have not gone into is you will not sponsor if you are not prospecting. Make sure you are prospecting. Make sure you are prospecting on daily basis. And when you sponsor, and the people you have sponsored can be able to use social media. I know some of us here will be like, oh no, don't talk of social media. What is that now? Hey, you are talking of Facebook. What is that? Do you know you can be analog and you sponsor a few people who are digital, and because of your leadership, you challenge them and influence them to use social media to build their business. And that is what some people are doing, and we need to take that into consideration. Even if you're not good at something, find other people who are very good at it. And you know what? You will be the best out of all of them. Food for thought. So now, last month, we did some good job, but this month we can do double of that. And as usual, we want to appreciate the work we did. And I know because of change of prices, at one point last month, we sponsored a lot. This month, we didn't adjust so fast. Remember, the change in price doesn't really affect you. You are not joining afresh. But if you got to talk to people out there with the mentality that, you know, the prices have been adjusted upward, so they will not really join. Again, they will not join. You are weakening yourself. The problem is not them. The problem is our mindset. So let's run with it and start sponsoring big time, especially this week. So let's first recognize those who did it last month. Remember, the masks are still being given out. When you sponsor 2 people, you get some free masks, 2 of them. Now, I will not say that you sponsored one, you have any chance of sponsoring another one. No, anyone you sponsor even now goes to the new month of November. But let's go for it. This one we are doing is for October. So it doesn't define your November. But if you sponsored one this month, you can sponsor more in November. So we start with our director, Maguka Millicent. Congratulations, sponsored 1. Then Raphael Oduo 1. Demta Cherotich 1. Sylvia and Chadwick Guibo 1. Florence Seurei. I think Florence is 2. I've updated in the next line, sorry. Then we have Kevin Koech 1. Florence Kiboy Daktari 1. Jane Wangusi 1. Congratulations. Esther Kamodo 1. Jane Sawe 1. Luce Chumo 1. Lynette Ombenga 1, and the list continues. Bilha Ogola 1, Lydia Mwesa 1, Jeremiah Kitul 1, Rebecca Mutai, Evans Lubanga, Eunice Kirago, Rose Wambua, Mary Kerich Daktari, Ambrose and Florence Maina 1, congratulations. Florence Mindra 1, Jane Hungura 1, and Maureen Ogwen 1. Congratulations, guys. When you find yourself sponsoring one, you know what? Listen to this carefully. You find yourself sponsoring one, that should tell you you can sponsor 10. The way you talk to that one and he or she joined, if you intensify, you do it more, then you'll be able to sponsor more. It's as simple as that. It's becoming better than you have done so far. Congratulations, all those who have sponsored one. Let's go to those who have sponsored 2. And we have Mary Musao, congratulations. Yes, this is now the correct one for Florence Seurey, congratulations 2. We have Florence Okech, sponsored 2. And we have Faith Gaira, not Ngira, sorry, Faith Gaira, sponsored 2. Then we have Charity Sabira, who has also sponsored 2. Well done, congratulations. Make sure you ally us with the office so that you get your masks. Now let's go to position 3. Those who have sponsored more than 2. And who is in position 3? There we are. We have Selina Chepkirui. Congratulations, Selina. You know, I must comment that Selina Chepkirui is doing something on daily basis for her business. And that's why we say, success habits. We call them daily success habits. Do something every day. Refuse to go to bed without having done something for your business. Then we have another lady here, Phyllis Chepkemoi, who has also sponsored 3. Congratulations. This is how you become a director. And we have our director, Damaris and Haron Masharia. Congratulations. For them, they decided never should they go below 3. And I think that's a good resolution. Then we got to position. That was position 3. Now we got to position number 2. Wow. This is a gentleman who has decided to do it big. And that is none other than Felix Kipkoech, has sponsored 4, you know. Wonderful job. Now, this is a former student to Pearose. So you can imagine when your teacher is sponsoring a lot, then as a student, you should really sponsor even more. But I know Mr. Minor is listening to this. What a student can do, the teacher can do better. All right, that was Madam Pearose's teacher. And he got the message right. I can see he has written it down. Now let's go to position number 1 in sponsoring. And this is you. No, I mean Pearose. Josephat and Pearose Kariuki. We've sponsored 8. And we are calling upon each one of you to target this month, challenging us. Challenge us and you decide, hey, we can do it better than them, and it will happen. So that was about sponsoring. Remember, there was an incentive that none of you got last month, but I am very sure this month, people will go for it. The incentive was sponsor 10 or more, and we give you 10,000 Kenya shillings cash. I know there are some people who are very fired, and this month they will go with that money for Christmas. Remember, next month is Christmas, and you need some money. So get that for Christmas, 10,000 Kenya shillings. So let's now go to personal PVs as we wind up. These are the points you have done in your own name. You've bought for your own use or you've bought for a customer. The total points is what we call personal PVs. And we start with Margaret Thiongo, 501. That is position number 10. Congratulations, Margaret. Position number 9, we have Jane Kanyore. Congratulations. You know, she's moving very fast, just joined and doing so much. Then we have Christina Nelson Sang. Congratulations. A wonderful couple. You'll always see them seated listening to this training together. Very nice. Then we have Florence Okech, 530, position number 7, leading by example. Well done. Position number 6, we have Tom Liambila. Congratulations. Tom is always featuring in this top 10 and the like, both sponsoring and personal PVs. Then we have Mr. Robert Okumu, 552. And that is position number 5. Then we got position number 4, and we have, wow, Mr. Minor, Ambrose, and Florence. Congratulations. I told you what a student can do, the teacher can do better. And you see this happening this month. Watch the space, Mr. Minor tells you. All right, so we go now to position number 3. And here we are, Josphat and Pearose Kariuki, position number 3. Now, what does that tell you already? I can see people are laughing at Pearose and Josphat because they can tell, of course, where there is a number 3, there must be a number 2 and number 1. And for sure, we accept that. We will pull up our socks this month. Now, who are these 2 giants here who have challenged the PTs? Number 2, very good. And this is none other than Madam Maguka Millicent and Bishop Ojuki, all the way from Kisumu. Congratulations, 1,001 personal points. Well done. We are proud of you, Millicent and Bishop Ojuki. Keep doing it. Maguka has a very sweet testimony about products and how the products helped her from a very, very tricky situation. That's why she's a big user of these products. We'll give her a chance next time to share with us. And number 1 is a gentleman who was brought by Maguka Millicent. You see that kind of competition. You bring someone and they challenge you. And this is a gentleman who has decided not only to teach them how to go to heaven, but to also to make sure that they live healthy when they are here on this earth. This is one Father Lucas Juma. Congratulations, Father Lucas Juma from Uguja. I'm from Uguja. Siaya County, and this is very good. 1,012 personal points. I can see Okech Florence is laughing at me because of trying to say Uguja. So that marks the end of our recognition for last month. I would want us to agree on one thing, dear superstars and giants. I want you to test your muscles this month of November, and you decide you must double. You must double whatever you did in the month of October. How many personal points did you have? 550. Double that to over 1,000. How many did you sponsor? 3. Do it 6 this month, and it will happen. And what will be happening is your check will also double. So that marks the end of that session, and we want to do this wonderful announcement here. You know what? Midas night. Some people who are here and they are new, they really don't understand what is this Greek here. Midas night. Men, are you listening? Men, what this means is that tomorrow we must bring all the ladies that we know to this session, which will be featuring, smart women entrepreneurs. And in the past, this has been one of the biggest events in the team and in your life. Spearheaded by Pearose and a very strong, group of panelists there, young, like the student you can see there, mid-range there, and someone else, so we will be able to challenge ladies from across the board. Once I will challenge them that, age is just a number. And the young girl there, Betty, will be able to tell them, you know what, make money when you are young. And the middle one there, sweet testimony. You don't want your guests to miss that. So it is tomorrow, Wednesday 4th at 8 p.m. Pearose will be sharing with you the invitation, but we'll use the same link that we have been using, this one that we have used today. So invite massively. Not that I've not told ladies to invite. I've told gentlemen to invite massively because it's for ladies only. That is how the psychology works. But for you ladies, you have to, of course, make sure that we don't beat you in your own game and invite very, very many. The last one that we hosted, we had way beyond 200. This one, we want to triple that number. Guess what? Guess what? This is the most strategic meeting for someone who wants to build a very big business in the month of November. So let's go for it. And you can be sure that we'll build a very big business. So men, should you join the meeting or should you just invite? You must attend to hear what the people you invited are being told. So you are not attending, you are just coming to listen. The people that you invited, what are they being told? So men don't attend, but make sure you come and listen. All right, so thank you very much. I can see men are happy about that. So we'll stop at that so that you can rest. Congratulations for the powerful month that we just had, but November is the month. Let's do it, guys, and we maximize on our earnings and we make steps. Czech Republic is awaiting us. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of this night. Rest enough so that tomorrow we start work with energy and we do it. Thank you very much. God bless.